Imagine standing in a busy cafe, heart pounding, waiting for something you can't name. Everyone around you talks and laughs, but you feel strangely alone. You've tried it all, confident smiles, witty jokes, showing off your skills, but nothing sparks the connection you crave. She notices everything, except the real you. He had been in that spot many times before, daydreaming about what would finally click. But all his rehearsed lines and flashy moves felt hollow. They brought attention, yes, but not the warmth he was longing for. He wondered, why couldn't she see him? Something clicked that morning. Without thinking, he allowed himself to just be. He closed his eyes for a moment, took a slow breath, and opened them again. He straightened his back, relaxed his shoulders, unclenched his fists, and then, for a fraction of a second, he felt completely at peace. The world didn't change, but he did. In that tiny shift, the distance between him and the world started to close. You might not believe it, but change is often invisible at first. It happened here, in his body language, chest open, hands loose. Suddenly, he felt a quiet confidence. Not the loud, look at me kind. The kind that whispers, I know who I am, and I'm okay with it. Across the room, she glanced his way. Something about him had changed, though he hadn't said a word. Maybe it was the way his eyes reflected calm instead of nerves. Maybe it was the small, genuine smile now playing on his lips. Whatever it was, it pulled her attention. In that look, something unspoken passed between them, a subtle power. For the first time, she saw him, not the act, not the lines, but the person behind it. He realized what had happened. He had stopped chasing. Instead, he started living, pouring all his energy into being fully himself in that moment. It was as if he flipped a switch from needing her approval to simply knowing his own worth. The result? She was drawn to him effortlessly. Her curiosity flickered, pure and quiet. She wanted to know more about this calm, authentic stranger who didn't chase her, but somehow still held her attention. That was the moment of realization. Attraction isn't a tug of war. It's not about pulling someone in with effort or playing it cool. It's a silent exchange of truth. When you step back from the chase and stand firm in your identity, something magnetic happens. Imagine two magnets. Force them too close, and they resist. But hold them at the right distance, and they snap together on their own. In the same way, by stepping back a little and being yourself without guards, you give attraction the space to happen naturally. He walked away from that cafe that day feeling different. He felt whole, not broken. She watched quietly too, wondering if in another moment she might walk over. But the power had already shifted. Every man searching for a genuine connection can learn from that morning. It wasn't his lines or his looks that made the difference, but his quiet confidence in who he really was. So next time you feel invisible, remember, you don't need to chase harder. Be present. Be real. The attraction will find you, not by force, but by truth. Because in the end, the man who truly attracts isn't the one running after her. It's the one who stands still, knowing he is enough.